With Raised Edge NXT, you can create great-looking, mobile responsive donation forms that can be embedded in your organization's website or sites. To create and manage donation forms, go to Donation Form Designer under the Tools drop-down within Raised Edge NXT. This is the central hub for managing all your donation forms, where any form requiring your attention is displayed and analytics associated with these forms is made available. On this page, you'll see the Needs Attention pane, presenting any form or action associated with these forms that need your immediate attention. For example, when you initially come to set this up, it will prompt you to configure your merchant account or set up gift receipting. Beneath that is the Recurring Gift Upsell option. This option encourages one-time donors to set up a recurring gift instead. So any donor who chooses to give a one-time gift that's less than, in this example, £1,000, can select a recurring gift option based on their original gift amount or continue with their one-time gift. If enabled, you'll see here how many one-time givers you've been able to convert to sustainer givers. Beneath that, you have day-to-day analytics to look at performance and comparisons over time, as well as a summary pane presenting an overview of how your donation forms are performing, including total amount of gifts given, broken down by one-time and recurring, the percentage of visitors to your forms who go on to make a gift, and the amount your organization has saved in transaction fees using the options of either donor cover or complete cover. At the bottom of this page, you'll see your top performing forms, and you can have as many forms as you need. For instance, you may have a general donation form for supporting the gardens, then you might have one for supporting the International Garden Festival or the Elsie Fund, as many as you wish. And you can view the metrics on a per form basis by clicking on the All Donation Forms link at the top right-hand corner of the page. Within the designer, you can determine things like the funds your donors can choose to support, the default fund of the form, and whether or not a donor can split their gifts between multiple funds. It's here that you can also set your preferred fee cover option to help reduce or remove altogether the processing costs of your online gifts. You can set a campaign and appeal to be coded on the gift as it enters your system. For example, if you are directing donors to your Elsie Fund form, you might want the code of those gifts to be an appeal of a similar name to speed up the process of reconciliation and appropriate acknowledgement of the gift. From there, you can customize the look and feel of the form itself using an easy drag and drop editor. You don't need any web design experience or knowledge of HTML to make really good looking donation forms for your website. You can modify the labels, add headings, change the styling of it entirely, or have it adopt the styling of the website that it goes to eventually sit within. You can specify the gift types you'd like to allow on the form. In my example here, I'm using what we refer to as impact statements. Many donors like to understand the impact of their gifts, and it encourages them to give more. So in this example, I'm showing them that their £50 gift will allow us to plant a tree. You can customize what's shown on the form and all elements within it. So here I'm able to determine the button colors to match my organization's exact branding. Once you have the form looking the way you like, you're able to personalize the confirmation email and whether or not you'd like a notification to be sent to certain staff members whenever a donation is made through this form. The last step in creating your donation form is publishing the form. This is the code that your web team will need in order to embed the form and make this donation form take on the look and feel of your website. There is also the option to direct donors to a standalone donation form by sharing the form's URL with them. And it's here that QR codes are generated, which of course can be used in publications, marketing material, and at events. The standalone forms are often really useful for donations at events where you want a donor to be directed only to the form and nowhere else, or when you need to quickly set up donation forms and don't have time to embed them in your website.